What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mystic's MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. All right. I think it's worth the conversation. I'm thinking about trying New World, so I've done some digging. I signed up for the beta, but, it's less than a month out for release, and so I decided to just do research, see what I can find out, look at some footage of the gameplay, and so there's a lot of life skills, but my concern is what's the life skills? Are they viable, or are they just there to make money or contribute towards whatever? Basically, if I take blacksmithing, am I going to be able to craft viable gear for people? Becomes the question. A lot of MMOs, they don't provide viable crafting, and it's sad. It is literally probably one of the most saddest things in a game, especially if it's sandbox. Now, New World is very basic in the principle that it is sandbox, meaning there's 3 armor types. You can use any armor type. Are you limited to that, or is it like ESO where we can, put light with heavy or medium with heavy or light and medium, build hybrid builds? I would, from the initial perspective, it looks like the customization's there. That because it's also like ESO that you're going to have dual wielding capabilities, meaning you're going to have 2 weapons on hand at all times, but you're going to have to level those. One thing I don't mind the combat system. Even though the animation is slow and the combat system looks very sluggish. And given the fact that we only have 3 abilities per weapon, yes, there's light attacks, yes, there's heavy attacks. Those are manual, just like in ESO. But a lot of people who come to ESO complain they don't have enough abilities, which I'm actually happy with the number of abilities that we have in Elder Scrolls. So, that's a concern. It's one of my concerns. Now, I think the PvP looks intriguing. And Amazon has gotten great reviews about server stability by region. So they went with more old-fashioned servers instead of a mega server. So I hate when I do that.
Give us strength. The point is lost.
See, I knew they fucking had a healer.
The capture point moved.
Yeah, all right. Get the fuck off me.
Outstanding. We have secured the point. Swiftly now. The capture point has moved.
Outstanding. We've secured the point.
Okay.
Come on, the point's moved. L'Oreal, give us strength. The point is lost. They have secured the point. By L'Oreal's grace, the point is ours.
Alright.
The capture point's moved. Outstanding, we've secured the point. Come on, the point's moved. Outstanding, we've secured the point. They have secured the point.
You bastard. I'm dead.
The capture point's moved. By L'Oreal's grace, the point is ours.
Come on.
Outstanding, we've secured the point. They have secured the point.
Shit. Fuck.
By Oriel, Grace, the point is ours. The capture point's moved.
Come on. I'm gonna get stuck.
Come on, the point's moved. The capture point's moved. Oriel, give us strength. The point is lost. Outstanding, we've secured the point. Oriel, give us strength. The point is lost.
Got him. I took the hit, but I fucking don't like little fucking sniper bitches. 17 and 2. Fuck. Come on, man. Come on, come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Fuck.
The capture point's moved. Come on, the point's moved. By Oriel, Grace, the point is ours. The capture point's moved. They have secured the point. Outstanding, we've secured the point.
Oh, shit. No, Mom. You little...
By Oriel, Grace, the point is ours.
They have secured the point.
Fuck.
Swiftly now. The capture point has moved.
Oriel, give us strength. The point is lost.
Come on.
Victory is within our grasp. Come on, the point's moved.
Outstanding. We have secured the point.
The capture point's moved! By Oriel's grace, the point is ours!
That's it. 21-2. Kitch did really good. 781. Did 906. 965. I had a good team. Strong team. 13-0. 900. Everybody else just got whooped. Got their butts ripped apart. Yo. That's how we roll. Yo, what's up? Shut up. Trash? Dude. Who won? Who was mopping the floor? I don't know. Yo, evening. Me and the lady are on the New World. We are loving it. I'm thinking about checking it out, Irish. Be careful with New World. Apparently it's been killing. I know. I've heard. Turn on VSync and cap your frames at 60 and you're good. Amazon fixed it and auto caps are you at 60 on load screen and no one's had issues since. Okay, that's cool. What is New World? Sorry, I had to take a break on Poisons. New World is a new MMO. It's coming out. It's in beta. It looks good. But I'm just, there's a couple things I'm worried about. Performance looks great. Performance looks amazing. But the problem of it is how does the life skills affect endgame? Because I don't like taking things that I can't utilize in crafting as a side job. Like Final Fantasy 14, it's okay. They have like a little side thing for it, but it doesn't compare. It's progressive. It's linear. Elder Scrolls is a mix. Elder Scrolls, we have crafting. Some is viable, some not so much. So it's always up and down. Black Desert, life skills are pointless just for the purpose of upgrading. So Black Desert, it's like you take it to make money, but it doesn't have any relevance towards your endgame PvP experience. So I'm kind of like, if they put crafting in there just to put it, those always deter me. I like viable crafting. Viable. So the game statistically in its element looks good. It looks great. The PvP looks interesting. Though the one thing I'm worried about is the combat. I mean, the larger the scale of the combat in that game, the more dynamic it looks. The smaller PvP battles look a little because of the lack of combat. I'm not impressed with the dungeons. I did go look at the dungeon play. I think they're well designed, but because of the lack of combat, I don't think it gives me this immersed feeling dungeon diving. So I think the PvP is the front runner in that game. I do like the fact that also it's not a subscription-based model. So that's a pro. I don't like the fact that it's PC-only platform. So for me, that's a deterrent. Because I cater to usually games that, have accessibility on multiple platforms. So I wish Amazon would have taken that into consideration, especially with the new gens. Now, the one thing I do have to say, the graphics look phenomenal. I will say that. The graphics look crisp. Very crisp. So there's a lot of pros. I'm kind of like, okay, I don't know where I want to stand with it. So crafting gets you some of the best gear in the game. Oh, stop it. Really? Oh, that's delicious. Oh my God. I've been waiting for that. I have been waiting for such a game. Oh my God. Oh man. Now I'm really thinking about checking it out. You need to craft for food. Combat is Elder Scrollish. It looks like it. But it does have cooldowns. but you have your light and heavy attacks and weaving. Yeah, and that's the thing. It looks very Elder Scrollish, and I agree. The one thing I kind of was worried about was the lack of skills. The lack of abilities, I mean. Not skills. The lack of abilities is another thing that was like, how is it going? Because something about, the one thing I like about ESO is we do have bar limitation, but it makes build diversity very unique, right? Not just armor types,
Please,
but
someone, we need
what
help.
we have accessible to bar plays. And I'm hoping that, I'm not saying they overhaul their combat. I'm just saying they need to give players a little more.
Raising the blinds, we've captured the point. Scratch and you capture point.
They captured the point.
Ooh. Don't even test me, dude.
By Mara's grace, the point is ours.
Islamor, damn them! They've captured the point.
Two buff wore off.
They took the point.
No, the point is theirs.
Divine's wrath. They've captured the point. Move it to the new point.
They captured the point.
They took the point. Yes, the point is ours. Islamor, damn them! They've captured the point.
Just die with grace. You're dead. Yep. You're dead. told you.
Who's on your point?
The point is lost.
Something's behind me. You know, I'm surprised I haven't died. There it is. I was waiting for it. 8-1. What the fuck were you ever saying, Ed? I'm the best fucking PvPer you've ever seen. You've ever seen. I make it snow. I make it flow. I make it back by tomorrow, don't worry. Hey, it's Young Wayne on them. Alright. Reds look like they are competition. Green could make a comeback, though.
They captured the point.
They took the point. Grabs your new capture point.
I don't fucking think so.
Glory of Isgramor! We've captured the point! We're so close now!
Oh! He's got it! You ain't getting...
The point is ours!
I infected you. Die. What was you ever saying, Ed? Get out of my face. Roll, dodge, bat, block, and all that action is Action House. It's amazing. And it's classless. I know. That was another thing that would like appeal to me. It really did. I like that. So you can literally use Flame Staff, Sword, be super effective. I'm personally using 2H Hammer and Life Staff, and it's so good. Life Staff looks amazing. I think Life Staff Gauntlet looks really good for sustain, you know, in CC, you know, for support role. It looks good. You will spend lots of time gathering and crafting, and you can just buy what you need on Auction House and just PvP. You actually open world PvP or towns and such. It affects taxes and fast travel. Nice. It's really a rich, fun experience, loving every moment. See, and that's the thing. It's PC only. And that's the one thing. Like, I cater to a lot of players on different platforms. So I might get it because there is no subscription. It's just buy to play. for like a secondary game just to come out with builds. But the dungeon, I think they need to work a little more on the dungeon and abilities. I would like to see more abilities, especially for larger scale PvE experience. I think PvP looks the best in large scale battles with the restricted abilities. But for PvE, large scale, encounters, you want more abilities. Why? Because you want more support capability, you want more mitigating effects. So I think if they add 1 or 2 more abilities, per weapon type, you have now a lot more possibility for expanding a PvE experience. PvP, though, it does look like they focused a lot into the PvP. They just didn't make it a feature. They focused it. And you can tell. When I'm watching this, I'm like, these guys put a lot into the PvP. They did. Sure, there's a couple of the animations that I don't care for, but the overall effect of large-scale battles looks tremendous. It looks like, drool. And then I'm like, now if they have player crafting, and you confirm that, Irish, that's even better. Because that's a crafter's dream come true, to be significant, to make money providing wares, not just making wares to make money, to like as a secondary skill effect. So that's what I like about it. And the fact that Irish did mention it's classless. Now, I do think that Amazon should have extended this to other platforms, especially given the fact that it doesn't have all of these, buttons and, layouts and all this. I think they should have went there. I think that should have been a part of their development strategy. It's a really rich, fun experience. Yeah, I just read that. It looks great. It does. It looks phenomenal. By the way, guys, once again, if you guys didn't catch yesterday's stream, we crossed 1 million views a week ago. I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for the support. It's an experience of a lifetime. 1 million views in my life. Wow, dudes. Seriously. And I was gone for 2 years. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. What about you, Saying? What do you think? You think you're... I know you got a... I don't know if you have a PC. I think you do. But, the thing about it is performance. The only thing that'll kill... will put ESO players in that game is performance. And I think that's where Elder Scrolls drops the ball. It's like Elder Scrolls could compete. At PvE, I don't think New World can compete with titles like Final Fantasy and ESO. But when it comes to PvP, I think ESO has a little bit of a problem. I think Elder Scrolls has a little threat around the corner. And now I question, now listen to this, because New World has such a diverse system where you can customize your build based on armor type and weapon type, did ZOS intentionally make these changes because of the pending launch for New World to retain its customers? Question. Nothing's a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing is a coincidence. Nothing. There's a lot of ESO players here. Fang Rush is here. I saw Felix over there and Hack too. Congratulations, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I saw Fang Rush's video. I sub to Fang. So, it's my job to keep up. If I'm playing on PC, it's my job to keep up with the top PvPers. They're my competition and my allies at times. So, I know the who's in this platform. Like, when I see build videos and they're PC players, I literally will ask, what server do you play on? EU or NA? If they say NA, I ain't never heard of you. Ever. So it's kind of interesting. You see content creators pushing builds, and I ain't never heard of them. I ain't never seen them in Cyrodiil. I never see them in BGs. I don't see them. I don't know who these fuckers are. I don't know who they are. I don't know who you are. You ain't on the leaderboards in here. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Who are you? I don't know. So, I know most of everybody on the PS platform. So, I know most of the who's on PS. PS, man, woof. Yeah, I know them all. I know all the PS top dogs. I know them all. PC, I still don't know who's who, but if I see a build and you say NA, I'm like, what? Who the fuck are you? I'll look because I don't know everybody, but I know some of these dudes I don't know. El Lobo, I know El Lobo. He pops in Battlegrounds once in a while. But Cyrodiil, yeah, you see that dude running around for sure. He used to run around all the time. I don't know if he's still playing anymore. I haven't seen him for a few months. Whatever. But yeah, I know. Like you even if the game's as large as it is, you know who those significant players are. You do. You just like, oh shit. Like I said, Dove. The first time I met Dove, I didn't watch his channel. Shit, I'm just rolling along by my little self, and here comes Dove by his little self, rolling along, and I don't stand a chance. He just like gap closes me and smashes me to the ground. I'm like, I believe you and me. I never forgot the name. I was like, fuck. That was crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, we'll do one more and then we'll, whatever. But yeah, no, thank you guys. Thank you for the support. 1 million views, man, in a lifetime. God, man, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. But I'm interested. I'm thinking about getting it this weekend. I was debated about it, and just to check it out, make a video giving the pros, the cons, and let people decide for themselves where it's at. The graphics look good. There's a lot of things that I like about it. It's now, you said the crafting, holy fuck. I mean, seriously. Finally, an MMO that takes crafters serious. Thank fucking God. Amen. Hallelujah. So I imagine there's item durability. So items eventually wear out, and then guess what? You have to replace them. And if that's the case, hey man, I'm cool with that. I am so cool with that. And a lot of people are getting tired of the gimmicks. That's the thing about class-based systems. ESO always wants to push a gimmick. ZOS always pushes a gimmick. And that's a detriment. That's a detriment to the game. It's not an asset, it's a detriment. Players will play the game if you have a solid game, regardless. It doesn't have to have a gimmick. If you have content, it sells itself. But, does that mean I'm going to leave ESO? No, I'm not going to leave ESO. I'm invested for the next, 9 months. So I'm not leaving this game anytime soon. Question of it is, can another game grab a little bit of my time, a little bit, for me to put out some good content? Yep, well, there's salvage, and you use the salvage parts to repair, so even throwaway gear is super useful. Nice. But it does have a durability, so I imagine every time you repair it, one of the durabilities will tick down. So if it has 61 durability, you repair it, goes down to 60. You know what I'm saying? If it has that system, dude, killer. Why is it always a 4-3? What the fuck, yo? Shit. Dude's like, that dude's got a serious fucking poison.
They have secured the relic.
Fuck. See, this is the thing, that only thing that sucks.
They dropped the relic. Move quicker than the wind. We must get the relic back.
Brad's got the advantage.
The egg. They picked up the relic.
Fuck. And this is another thing I hate. Zaw still hasn't fixed stuff like this. Starting with uneven matches, not extending the time. Little things, man. Little things hurt you.
They secured the relic.
Fuck me. Sorts everywhere. Fuck. Couldn't see that Minotaur almost rolled in. We're fucked. We're fucked. That healer is going to be the bane of my existence. Guys, stay on the fucking pad, yo. They ain't getting fucking that red one. Red ain't coughing that. Get your fucking ass back to the base, yo!
We've picked up the relic.
Dude, thank you. I gotta check that out.
To that relic.
Go!
The relic is ours!
the relic.
I don't think so. No! Fuck! Heal, dude. Fucking heal. Fucking. Nobody's guarding. Nobody. Purple's done.
We've picked up the relic.
Captured the relic!
We've got the relic.
Quiet, we'll wait!
We've picked up the relic.
Bye. And game. Ugh. Rip. Saying I am number one. No matter if you like it, you can sit down and write it. Saying I am number one. No, talking about. Yeah. I'll send you a screenshot. Yeah, I got it on Discord. There's a town invasion coming where my faction owns a territory. What faction and the server are you on? Another faction is trying to take over. Plus, they do have battlegrounds called Outposts. I saw that. I did. If you liked Crowfall, I think, you know, and that's what I liked about Crowfall. The whole idea behind Crowfall was I liked the idea that Crowfall was going to offer crafting, player crafting in Siege. But the problem of it is it takes too long to siege, and they have these piss poor alliance system in their game. It's piss poor. It's piss poor. It's sad. And you know, given the fact that it's not polished, I don't care if a game's polished. Question of it is, are the fundamentals there? Can you polish it later? Every game, majority of games launch in a kind of semi-rough state. But I think New World, because of the money they had behind it, will have a better launch than most MMOs. Question becomes, will it sustain PvE type players? No. Will it grab PvPers? Absolutely. Absolutely. Will it grab crafters now? Yeah. Now, there's a threat. Now there is a threat in the MMO market. Yeah, it's only on PC, so does it affect the games that are on consoles? No, because Amazon didn't invest in that. Had they invested in it, every game company that has PvP, that's an online RPG, would be shitting themselves. Now, can they expand on the PvE experience? Yeah. get 2 more abilities, throw a little bit more, capability in there, and now you have a game that contends with everybody. Get it on multi-platforms, and it's going to wreck. It's going to wreck the MMO market. Because companies didn't, put their money where their mouth is. They have raids coming. Well, they better get more abilities. Because that'll be a nightmare with only 3 abilities. I think raids will be good, but they better get more abilities. They'll need it. But if they let's say they get 5. You don't need a ton. 5 abilities, 2 weapon setup, and then add that to Xbox and PlayStation platform. Good night, ESO. Good night, World of Warcraft PvP. Good night, Good night. Good night to a lot of companies. Should have put your money where your mouth is. Just saying, man. They should have put their money there. Will you get 6 or you get 6. You can weapon swap. Yeah, but I'm saying with the weapon swap, you should get 10. The reason being, like the healing staff, I primarily play support roles, right? I want more support abilities at my, my command. So for raids, you're going to need buffs. If you're not just heals, but you're going to need buffs. You see what I'm saying? You're going to need, for tanks, you're going to need, some other, not just taunt, but mitigate. You can get that with the, gauntlet and sword and board. But you're going to need, some extra 1 or 2 little things. Not a lot. Because you want large scale raids. And I think New World will hit it. They'll hit it. They will. The question of it is, now will they expand their operation to more consumers? Because the more they provide, to the console genre, right? The more they cash in and the more it poses a threat to their competitors. And that raises the bar. And that's not a bad thing in this industry. Raising the bar. That's always good. It's always good. It's like front back. Yeah, I saw that. I did. I think they need to clean up some of the animation on the swap though. I was like, ugh. It's a little whatever. But ESO had a rough time, but in the beginning. So I think I'll get it. I just like the fact that I don't have to sub. I like the fact there's a lot of pros to it, but ESO, I'll still do ESO. I'm committed here for a while. But the fact that I don't have a subscription base element to the game, I think it's worth looking into. I'll probably download it, stream a couple of episodes next week, and give an overall pro and con evaluation. Not my perspective, but list the pros and the cons for the game as a whole. Because honestly, I always want to see where the strengths are and where the weaknesses, where there's room for improvement. Because if you can't find room for improvement, that's a problem too. So you can always find room for improvement in any product. So no matter how clean it is. I used my middle mouse button for weapon swap. It's smooth as butter, I bet. I wonder is it controller enabled? Have you tried using a controller? I'll be interested to see how that works. They should try to format a controller because that would be an easier adaptation if they decide to move it to a console. So it would be. The main thing is 0 lag. Yeah, no, I saw that. They're rating the raves they're getting for performance is amazing. As far as server connectivity. You can use a controller, but it's wonky. Yeah, they'll have to fix that. UI. The UI kind of, it's a little plain Jane, but I mean it's basic, but it gets the job done. So we'll see. We'll see. 3 games in, 3 games won. That's how we roll here. If you guys are new to this channel, you better hit that sub button. I'm telling you. I'll keep you informed. I'll keep you up to date. But yeah, no, it looks good. Thank you for the info, Irish. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably download it this weekend. Once again, thank you guys. 1 million views. I couldn't have done it without you guys. I couldn't have. Thank you, man. And Irish, make sure you send me what faction and what server you're on in Discord. So I like to hook up with you if you guys are getting some playtime in. All right, man. I'm out. I'll talk to you all later. Once again, I'm Mr. Craven. This is Mystics MMOs. Have a good one, y'all.